Alright, what's up guys? We are back with another video. Today, got a pretty special video. I think it could help out a lot of people, especially if you're in my situation. You know, I'm 200 pounds, I'm about like 5'10", 5'11", and you know, finding bulking meals that are cheap but also high calorie and high protein, it can be kind of difficult, especially when you're just starting out and you don't really know exactly what you should be eating and what to buy, what to eat, you know. I'm just gonna go over, you know, some of the meals that I have found to be cheap and effective. They also taste good, they're easy to eat, because you know, someone with like not a, you know, really high appetite, it's gonna be hard to, you know, put down a lot of volume food. You know, big meals are gonna be kind of hard to do unless they taste good and they're just easy to eat. I've been bulking for the past like 5 years. I've been, you know, trying to put on as much mass as possible, cultivate all that mass. So I've kind of found what does work and what doesn't work. But you know, everyone's situation is a little bit different, so what works for me might not necessarily work for you. So you kind of have to take everything and plug it into your situation. But yeah, I'm gonna go through, you know, my go-to meals, kind of just show you guys what I buy, what I make with what I buy. Kind of just gonna try to keep this video short and simple. But before we get into the diet, I do have some footage of me and my uncle working out when I was in Nevada. So I'm gonna play that first. If you want to like skip just straight to the diet, you just go to whatever timestamp that is. But yeah, if not, then enjoy this little montage. Alright guys, first meal of the day. It's a very simple meal, very effective, very cost effective, tastes good, you know, pretty cheap. A lot of calories, a lot of protein. I make this pretty much every day. It's definitely my go-to. The main ingredient of this meal is the Kodiak pancake mix. Pretty much every store I've ever found it at, it's about $6 a box. You get 11 servings of 190 calories, 14 grams of protein. So there's like 114 grams of protein in that box for only $6. Super good. The pancakes taste really good, and there's a ton of different flavors. It's just really good option for cheap. And then with the pancakes, I'll have 3 eggs and 2 cups of whole milk. So I'll put like the calories and the protein and the cost up here, cost per meal. It's super cheap, tastes really good. Another addition you're probably gonna want to this meal is sugar-free syrup. The reason you're gonna wanna go with sugar-free is there's only 10 calories in the sugar-free syrup. And if you're using regular syrup, you can easily stack up like 600 calories worth of just syrup. And it's all sugar. Your body's not gonna use that sugar. It's gonna get stored as fat in your body. You really don't need it. So just go with some sugar-free syrup. It tastes good. It honestly might even just taste better than regular syrup in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what that meal looks like, and we'll get on to the next meal. All right guys, here's the final product. Got about 4 pancakes, 3 eggs, and 2 cups of milk. All right guys, second meal of the day. I already cooked it, but it's just 16 ounces of ground beef and a cup and a half of minute rice. I would just recommend getting the minute rice brand. Just a lot more convenient, just faster. It only takes about 5 minutes to cook. Like I said, a little bit more convenient, but yeah, 16 ounces of 90-10 ground beef. That's kind of what I prefer for ground beef. I don't like it to be super lean. I like the extra calories. But yeah, throw 16 ounces of ground beef in a pan, a cup and a half of minute rice. And then what I like to do is once the rice finishes cooking, throw it in the pan with the beef. It just fries up the rice a little bit, soaks up some of that ground beef flavor. It makes it taste really good, but I'll eat about half of this. Just try to get through as much as I can, and then in like an hour and a half I'll eat the rest of it. So 16 ounces of ground beef, a cup and a half of minute rice. Put the calories, cost, protein, all that up there. It's probably over 1,000 calories, almost 100 grams of protein. Super cheap. I mean, 16 ounces of ground beef, depends on where you live, but it's about $6. And then the rice is super cheap, obviously. I'm gonna get this meal down, and then probably show you guys like one more really cheap, easy, bulking meal. All right guys, I'm gonna show you 2 more meals. Last one's a little bonus cheat code meal. For this next one, it's pretty simple. Everyone is familiar with this, I would say. Simple protein shake with milk and peanut butter powder. Now I like the peanut butter powder just because it's easier to clean up. It doesn't get like stuck to the sides of the blender bottle or the blade thing. What you're gonna wanna do, 2 cups of milk, scoop of Gold Standard Whey. I mean, I like this brand simply because it's in every store that you'll ever go to, and it's pretty cheap for what you're getting. Just 1 scoop here. Then you're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter powder. I'm actually gonna go like 2.5, maybe 3. And so for this right here, I'll put the calories and everything in. The cost, it's only $2.02 for one of these. If you go to like a smoothie place, they're gonna charge you like $8 for a protein shake. That probably has even less protein than this, because this has about 50 grams of protein in it. I'll calculate it and whatnot, like I said, but if you're making your own protein shakes, you can get them pretty cheap. You can get them really good quality. And then for the final meal, if you watched my past video, I think it's my like second to last one, 2 videos before this or something, I've talked about this, but this one is not as cheap as you can get calories and protein, but the convenience makes up for it, I'd say. It's the Jack's Original Thin whatever pizzas. I like the Supreme. The macros, you're getting 3 servings of 360 calories. It's over 1,000 calories. I think 48 grams of protein. Throw it in the oven for like 10 minutes and it's done. Easiest 1,000 calories I've ever eaten. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the video. I already have my next video made, so after this one comes out, probably like a day or 2, I'll upload the next one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.